All right, so in order to celebrate Cinco de Mayo, I thought we would study the artist Diego Rivera. And he's famous for painting a lot of kind of farm workers and people who sold flowers and kind of physical labor jobs. And so one of his most famous paintings is of a woman carrying a bunch of calla lilies, and they are on her back and massive. And so she's kind of bowing down with the weight of all of these flowers. And I thought that we could do that, but on aluminum foil to make it look like a Mexican tin folk art. So what we're gonna do first is actually draw with glue, and it's gonna be the outline of our painting, and then we're gonna go back and fill in with markers. So the first thing we're gonna do is kind of like a 3/4 of a circle in the middle. And then instead of coming all the way around, it's gonna come almost up kind of like a heart. And that's gonna be the woman's hair, but we're kind of seeing her head tilted down, so we won't see her full face. And then we're gonna come with like kind of a rounded triangle here. This is her hair, and that's her face. And we're gonna do a little line, and a curve for her nose. All right, then we've got her shoulders that come down, and her hands are gonna be right here, little circles or ovals. And across her chest is a ribbon or a tie or a rope that's holding this big bundle of flowers. And then her hands kind of go over like this, because her arms are bent. So you see elbows like that. And then the basket of the flowers is gonna come way bigger than her body. Let's say the middle of her body's here, and then we're gonna see her knees and legs here. She's kind of bent over. All right, so this is the basket going behind her head. And then coming up from the basket, we're gonna see a bunch of stems. And then we're gonna see these big calla lily flowers, which are kind of like upside down teardrops, kind of like that. Okay, so the glue is dry, and now what I'm gonna do is take marker and start coloring. I will come back once I've colored it all. All right, so once you're done, this is what it's gonna look like, a black background. We've got different color greens for the stems of the flowers. I put the inside of the flower yellow, but left the flower the tinfoil color to show them being white. Kind of like I did brown and yellow for the basket, brown for the skin, black for the hair. I left the shirt tinfoil color, but you could do it any color you want. And there you go. That is gonna look like the Diego Rivera calla lily painting.